Hey girls, in today's video, I'll be showing you how I do African threading or mabanzi if you're from Zimbabwe on my fine 4C low density natural hair. I just showed you a few products that I use to prep my hair. These are by no means staples. This is just what I currently have on hand. A leave-in conditioner that's actually a mix of water and the African Pride leave-in conditioner is what I'm spraying here using the Amica bottle. And trust me, girl, this leave-in treatment that was originally in this bottle was amazing. Ran out and she's a pretty penny, but I still repurposed the bottle. Hello, saving the planet here. And I will be using a styling cream, top it off after, and I use a sort of wiry textured thread. So as you saw, it's very shiny and it's skinny. You can double it if you want to. It's not necessary for low density hair, but that's what I use. My sections change by the week. So sometimes I do 3 in the front, 1 in the front, 2 in the front. It just depends on what I'm going for. I try not to do too many of these because they can actually take long. So I'm not trying to spend that much time, but let's jump into the Q&A or some common questions that people may have about African threading. Number 1, is this actually protective? Yes and no. So we've all learned the hard way, okay, that protective style can actually mean tight scalp, sore temples, edges on life support. I can speak on that, okay? So you might be asking, is this tension based? How tight am I wrapping? Is it safe for fine hair? And can this be done without pulling? So yes, this can be a protective style, but it can also be it can easily become damaging, especially to your temples and your edges. So all I will say is you have to control how tight you're wrapping. If you don't want it tight, don't wrap it tight. So it's all about control, self-control, and not feeling like you have to make it tight. Even sometimes I will do too tight and I can tell and I immediately take it down. Something I like to do is when I finish wrapping a section, I test to see if I can pull that section back or forward. And if I feel any tension at all, I'm either releasing my scalp, so pulling some hair from the scalp to loosen it, or I just take it down altogether, girl. And I don't mind doing that for the safety of my hair. Number 2, will it break my hair? So threading does look harmless, but you might be asking, does the thread cause friction? What kind of thread you should use? Can cotton thread dry your hair out? Should you oil first? So I absolutely believe any style can break your hair. And so the key thing here to remember is breakage can be caused by tension and dryness. And African threading has the possibility of doing both. So that's why I make sure to seal my hair with grease after applying my leave-ins. And then I use, again, a lanyard type thread because that way there's no absorbency. My hair will stay moisturized for however long I choose to keep this thread in. So if you decide to use 100% cotton yarn, which is what I used to use back in 2018, just be mindful that you want to moisturize your hair well enough. But aside from that, I didn't have problems with the cotton thread. Some people use Brazilian wool. Again, I like the lanyard. It's flexible, and the only problem with this though is that it will unravel if you don't tighten it. So that's what I will say to that. But again, girl, anything can damage your hair, so you have to adjust it accordingly. Number 3, how long can I keep this in? Is this a one-day style? Can you sleep in it? What happens if it gets wet? Yes, so I keep mine in, I try on max 2 weeks. Sometimes, at least as of late, it's only been once a week. Now this last time though, I did go a week and a half. So like I said, my mark is between 1 to 2 weeks. I don't recommend keeping it in more than 2 weeks, just like I wouldn't recommend keeping any protective style in more than 2 weeks. I find that African threading is so helpful in stretching my hair that what I tend to do is after a week of just wearing it in this way, I'll take it out and wear my hair stretched, so I can do a braid out, a twist out, a bantu knot, whatever I want to do because my hair is so stretched. Sometimes what else you can do is you can take it down and rethread it, and your hair, you'll notice, is much longer. So no more than 2 weeks, that's what I would recommend. I absolutely can sleep in it because I install it where it's comfortable. And if it gets wet, just like any style, it's going to frizz up, so you could take it down, and that's the beauty of African threading. It does not take long. Number 4, will I look childish? And I know that some people get teased for African hairstyles. So, it just depends on your comfort level. Will I feel beautiful in this? Will people stare? Will my coworkers judge? Will I look too African? I mean, if you have insecurities with your natural hair, I feel like you may not like this as a style to wear. You can wear this under a wig, right? But for me, I love the way I look no matter what style I have in my hair. So yes, it may look childish to you, but hello, I have no problem with that. We're aging with grace here, and if I look younger than I am, ain't nothing wrong with that for me. And lastly, is this low maintenance or low effort? I'm going to tell you, you can absolutely feel put together with this style. You can style it up, you can dress it up. I never feel like I didn't do my hair. It is a perfect style for me. And I will say though that it, like any style, will age. So if you have an issue with that, you may need to take it down and reinstall to freshen it up. But I find it to be low maintenance. Girl, it will hurt your fingers as you're doing it. So just because it's not braids or twists does not mean there's no pain involved. Those joints are gonna need some rest. Okay, so take your time, and again, loosen your grip if your hands start hurting. And that's about it. I would love for you girls. I'll be recording a Q&A that expands natural hair, marriage, unmarried season, and so on in my next video. So please feel free to leave any questions you have in the comments below. All right, have a good one. And remember, you are God's standard of beauty. Take care.